Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hood Table. It is your girl Tanya with the Hood Table
Hey, and your
and
girl Karma Diva.
Carmo Diva, who we ain't seen in a minute, but she's back. And you guys, this is an impromptu show. It's an impromptu show. It's actually a PSA, and it's to alert people of a missing woman here, and that a lot of people are concerned about. Um, Her name is Blanche Elizabeth Burns, but people know her as Liz. She goes by Liz. And she's now been missing for 24 hours almost. So let me pull up her picture so you guys can get a picture of her. That is her name. That is her name. Um, a lot of people know this woman. She has a lot of friends. She has a lot of family. She has kids, sons and daughters. And they are very, 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 very concerned about her. Hey, Marilyn. Yes, yes. Liz has been missing. She has been at her job for over 25 years. I've been knowing this lady for a while. And so I'm not trying to say this story is personal to me or nothing like that, but I'm basically my sister, my sister D, she hit me up and she said, your niece hit me up. My sister's daughter, she said, your niece hit me up because my niece is the best friend of one of this lady's daughters. So she said, your niece hit me up. Could you please post this on the hood table? Could you please talk about it on the hood table? Because a lot of people is concerned about Liz because she has been missing for almost 24 hours. So not only that, not only do I know her, but again, a lot of people know her. I used to live directly across the street from where she lives off of Jane Street. I used to live directly across the street when my kids was little. And one of my good friends, Sam, who y'all know, who used to be our main co-host with me when the Hood Table first started, Sam is really, really, really good, longtime friends with her. So I was just talking to Sam earlier, and Sam is really, really, really emotional. Y'all keep Sam in your prayers too, because she was on her way to take a final at college, and she just couldn't concentrate. I was like, "Listen, sis, go to school, take your final. Everything is gonna be all right."
Hopefully that'll be a distraction for
Yeah,
her.
I
And
hope so because the last time she called me, she was still in tears. I was like, Sam, go to school. You got to be at school. Go to school. Take your test and call me as soon as you get out of school. And we'll pick up from there. But she also told me if anything happens or if I get any word, text her, even though she's taking a final. She said, you text me. You send me any message. So I'm hoping that all is well with this lady, Liz, who
now,
she.
do you have a background on her? Like, does
Well,
she
I
have?
mean, background. I don't have a background per se, as far as
Well, what
very.
I mean is like, is this something that she does? Does
Oh
this
no!
happen
Oh
often?
no! 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 That's what you mean. Okay, no. You said you went to school. Yes, yes. She has. She knows a lot of people. Yeah. You know Sam. Yeah. You know Sam. Sam and Liz. I mean, when I stayed on James Street across the street from Liz, Sam, who's also good friends with me and good friends with Liz, every time she would come over my house, we would go over Liz's house, or Liz would come over our house. And my kids were young, her kids were young, so they used to play together, ride bikes together up and down the street, over there on James Street off of Sorensen, by that,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
over there. That's where we stayed. And Sam would come over there. If she came to her house, then they all would end up at my house. But her and Sam was really, really, really. They used to be really close. Of course they still friends, but you know how you get older and have kids and jobs and life. But
Right.
you know how it is. Sam was saying, every time I see her, every time we get together, it's like we ain't skipped a beat. So she's really emotional about this situation. A lot of people are. We don't
And
know.
she should be.
And
Yeah.
um, so a lot of people in our city can use a lot of prayers. If you are in the Omaha area, if you have seen anything at all, I'm gonna show a picture of her car. I'm gonna show a picture of her car.
And while you're doing that, while we're on here to find Liz, let her know that people are looking, they're worried, they're concerned. If she can hear us, then please, please contact one of your family members, a friend, somebody who can get the word out that you are safe, because that's the number one priority right now, is that you are safe and that you are able to come home. Um, and also, I just wanted to say there are a couple of other people missing from the North Omaha area. There's an older black gentleman. He's been missing for over a month. Over a month. Um, and then there is another lady whose sister has been, just blasting it out on TikTok, um, trying to find her. She's missing also. And I don't know what the deal is, but it's we got a lot of people missing, and we need everybody to be vigilant, to be watchful and mindful of people who are in your area that may not belong there. Um, if you see something, say something, and if you have the chance, record something so that you have the evidence to present to um, to law enforcement and whomever can help with this case or these cases.
Absolutely, Carmel Diva is right. And we do have several people missing in the Omaha area. And I really hope that they all are found safe. And I hope
Yeah.
everything ends well with each of these cases. This new case where Liz is missing, there's a number that's going across the bottom of the screen. As you can see, there's a number going across the bottom of the screen.
Hmm.
So if you are in the Omaha area and you have seen anything or noticed anything, this is the car that Liz drives. And this right here is the license plate number. That's the license plate number, AGF773. Again, Liz is not the kind of person who would just go off and not stay in contact with anybody.
Now,
Liz,
is that Nebraska plates or Iowa? I'm sorry.
I believe Nebraska. She does live here in Nebraska,
Okay.
but yeah, I believe Nebraska.
Okay.
She still stays in the same spot that she's been living for a long time. And hey Tam Tam, how you doing, love? I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope all is well with you, Tam. But yeah,
Yeah.
she's had people check the ring doorbells, and I'm sure they probably have done that.
And see,
You know,
somebody actually did check theirs and they saw that older gentleman, but by the time they checked it, it had been hours. So no telling where that man went.
right, right. But they're referring to this particular case that
Oh
we're
yeah,
talking.
yeah, yeah. I understand
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So I don't know if they check. I would assume. I'm just saying. Naturally, that would be a thing to do. And that's why this is one of the reasons why. I know Liz has, I think she has three boys and three girls or two girls, something like that. But I only got two boys. But both of my sons have my keys to my house, even the one who doesn't live here. When every time I move, well, hopefully I won't be moving, for a long time because I am a homeowner. But this time, still, when I bought my house, first things first, here, son, go make you some keys. The one that don't live here. That is like an absolute thing for me. I know some people have kids that they cannot trust with their keys because of certain situations, but I can trust my kids with my keys, my bank account, my debit cards, my PIN numbers, all that. Me and my son goes
Right,
tight.
right,
We've always had each other's access to anything. Like my son, he can take my card. He already knows the code. If he needs to buy something, Mom, could you please buy this for me and I'll pay you back? All right, you already got the information. Go ahead and buy it. So we
right.
we do things like that because when they first went off to college, I had an account set up so where I could send them money and they could, stuff like that, put in the account transfers and all that. If they got overdrafts, I would put money in there. So I've always made sure. But once they got grown, I was like, okay, I'm taking myself off your bank accounts now. Taking y'all got to be grown now. But as far as like keys, I think it is important. It is imperative for somebody to have keys to your house. If you can't trust the children,
Yeah,
give them to
yeah.
your parents, give them to your best friend,
A
co-worker,
neighbor.
somebody who can just get in your house and run up in there and be like, because sometimes you could, when they come to grown people, you know how police treat those cases. Oh, well, they're grown. You
Yep.
know, they probably out with a friend, with a man. You know how the police are. If it's a guy, oh, he's probably somewhere laid up with some female. It's a lot different than having kids that are missing, or that's how they
Now,
treat teenagers. Even sometimes, oh, teenagers, they'll come home. Stuff like that.
mm-hmm,
But I
mm,
hate when they do that stuff, because when you know somebody who does not behave in that manner, who speaks to, like Karma Diva, if somebody told me you didn't come home and it's 2 days later, I absolutely know something is wrong. And
right.
you, same here. If you know Tanya ain't been, she ain't seen her kids, she ain't talked to her little grandbaby that she talked to every day by by phone, by FaceTime, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Somebody call the police.
Exactly.
So if you know people that well, and like in this case, Liz is not the kind of person who would go off like that and not let her family and her kids know where she's going. She's also been in her job, the same job, ever since my kids were little. She has been at the same job since when I first met her for over 25 years. And her
Yeah.
job
That's
hasn't heard anything from her, and she did not show up for work this morning.
now. Okay, so Tanya, I want to know, has anybody said, has she been having problems with anybody? Um, does anybody know of like a stalker she may have been trying to avoid,
I
or
haven't seen any of that information, anything like that. I haven't seen anything
okay?
like that. I haven't heard anything like that. I haven't seen anything like that. Um,
Where was she
I
last
can't
seen at?
necessarily say. I can't necessarily say. I cannot necessarily say. I'm just going off of the information that is being posted. I just
Uh,
went off the information being posted, and what one of the posts says, and I think this is from her niece. She said, I normally wouldn't put any personal information on Facebook, but please, y'all, help me find my auntie Liz. She is missing. Like, no, I'm not joking. A police report has been filed. She didn't show up to work, nor did she call in. Her phone has been going to voicemail since 7 p.m. yesterday. And if you
hmm,
know my aunt, you know she's showing up to work regardless.
that's that's very strange and disturbing. And I wish we knew where she was taken from, and that way we would kind of have an area in mind to search or to organize a search. And
I just blocked that person who made that stupid comment.
someone she chilling somewhere.
Said, "Oh, I bet she ain't even missing. She's somewhere chilling." You know that's a troll, because anybody in their right mind wouldn't put no shit like that in somebody's chat. So I know it's a troll. So you are blocked.
Right. We talking about
But
something serious, something
yeah,
very serious.
and again, she drives a Chrysler. She drives a Chrysler 200. It's silver. It looks just like this one. That's exactly what her car looks like. And the license plates are AGF 773. Phone number rolling about across the bottom of the screen. If you have seen her, if you are in Omaha or surrounding areas and you have seen Liz, again, Liz is not the type of person to just be off, be gone. That's not her character. She has children, she has grandkids, she has family, friends, nieces, nephews, who are very concerned with her. And I'm sorry, but to the person who put that stupid comment in the chat to say, "Oh, she ain't missing, she's somewhere chilling," her job ain't heard from her She was supposed to be at work early this morning. Her job ain't heard from her. She's been at her job over 25 years. Who, over 25 years at a job, is not going to call in
and not show up.
and not show up? And her phone
25 years.
voicemail. Yeah, her phone has been going to voicemail since yesterday at 7 p.m.
Have they? Do you know if they've asked the police to like ping it and try to triangulate it?
Carmeliva, I don't know all those details. I'm
Oh,
not,
okay.
not like talking to the family like that. I'm just going by what's on Facebook. And basically what
Oh,
they say
okay.
on Facebook is excuse me. The last post I saw from her daughter, who is my niece's best friend, it says almost 23 hours, I can't. And she got, crying emojis. Excuse me. But they did say last seen yesterday. I'm waiting on this to hit the news.
Well, good luck
Because
with that.
the news, I'm sure, her closest relatives and friends would probably share information like that. On the news is probably information they might share with the police who who is handling the case. But as far as them sharing that type of information on Facebook, that's not typically something that somebody would say, oh, well, they've been hanging around this person or that person, they're bad, or that's not
Yeah.
typically something they would just post on social media. But usually when it hits the fan and it goes to the news first, whatever pours in the news pours out on social media.
Hmm.
Hey Tamika, how you doing? She said, wait, who's missing? This is Liz. This is Liz. Yeah, one of the news anchors did share. I forgot her name. Oh gosh. A lot of people who are close to some of the news anchors, because I know one guy, Robert, right?
Yeah.
Robert's
Yeah.
close to news anchors. So when something hit the fan, Robert, he tags us, he tags the Hood Table, he tags KETV, WOW, Fox 40, he tags all the news stations. Whenever something is popping, and I go run over there, I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? And then that's how he put his PSAs out when something really
That's
going.
what's up.
Yeah, when something really popping in the hood and we need it out right now, Robert will tag the Hood Table and every other news station in the surrounding area. So, and then sometimes they inbox or leave messages for some of the news anchors because that's how they get a lot of their stories. People hit them up personally, word of mouth.
Hmm.
Yep. So I expect I checked the 5 o'clock news. It's after 6 now. I haven't checked the 6 o'clock news because we've been on here, but I expect or suspect by 10 it probably will be on the news. Her name is
Let's
Liz.
hope so.
Her name is Liz Burns. Yep, that's her right there. But yeah, so um, for y'all who aren't in the area, just pray, for our city because we have more than several people who are missing right now. This is the latest of missing people in our city.
Crazy.
And again, this is her family is really concerned because this is just and then it's like I really pray that that she's okay. I hope she returns back to her family safe and sound. I really do because if y'all familiar with Liz, if y'all really know who Liz is, like really know like we do, then y'all know they had some tragedies, in their family, you know, some time ago. And it was a big story in our city. Um, her son, her son, he was 16 years old, Eton. There was some shootings like 2011 around that area, and it was some shootings. And one night, like 3 people got shot, and he was one of them. He was one of them. That was in September, about September 2011. Yep, that was 2011. And one of her sons was one of the victims that had got killed that day or that weekend, and his name was Eton Burns, and he was 14. I'm sorry, I said 16. Correction, he was 14, and so he passed away, and if you live here in Omaha, you know there's a lot of unsolved crimes here. A lot of unsolved crimes here. So, that was something tragic that they dealt with back in the day. And I remember that's happening like yesterday. Like yesterday, because he was a 14-year-old boy. A lot of people poured their hearts out, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, hey brown sugar, hey boo. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, that was my Jane Street friend. That was my Jane Street friend. But again, I know her through Sam. I met her through Sam, and her and Sam has been friends forever. So I told Sam, I told my sister, I told my niece that I'll discuss it on the hood table. This is not something that we normally do. This is not something that we don't normally come on here and talk about missing people from Omaha. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though it's our city, but this one really hits close to home. You know what I'm saying? My kids used to play with her kids when we were neighbors. And, like I said, I have friends who are really, really, really good friends with her. So, Omaha is not that big of a place. So a lot of people know a lot of people, you know. But
Especially North Omaha. North Omaha
yeah.
specifically is
Yeah, North
not
Omaha.
that big. I mean, it's big enough, but it ain't that big. And somehow or another, everybody knows everybody through
Yep.
somebody.
Yep. Mhm. Yep. I was getting new tires today at Tommy Tires. And I sat next to a guy, and you know how you be sitting in a waiting area, and people get to talking, and we was like naming all these people we knew. He knew my sisters. He knew. I was like,
Girl,
wow.
everybody know your sisters. Shoot.
Everybody know. I was like, dang. It is a small world. Every time I meet somebody, I'm like, it's such a small world because. But that's how North Omaha is. Mm. But yes, you guys, please keep Liz and her. I'm just hoping. I just keep refreshing my Facebook, hoping it says we found her, we found her, we found her. She's safe and sound. So I'm gonna keep on, refreshing my Facebook and look into the news to see if they mention anything. But this is just, this is man. If y'all don't hear from me, the hood table. If y'all don't hear from me for days and days and days and days,
I'm gonna
sometimes I
say
take a
she ain't.
break.
I'm gonna say you in Vegas somewhere
I mean,
in a
sometimes I
room. You
take a
sitting in
break.
a you sitting in a hot tub on the top of a building somewhere.
But when it's like social media, YouTubers, bloggers, we take breaks. So when I don't see anybody on here for a while, sometimes I might hit them up in the back end, like my girl Deanna. Girl, I ain't seen you live. How you doing? Where you been? What you up to? I have some YouTuber friends who I talk to on the phone and stuff. So I'll
Yeah.
hit them up. But it's not like strange or weird if I see people missing for a week or so. But if you know people in your personal life that go to work every single day. They don't miss days at work. They stay in close contact with their friends and family. Um, Seek help to find out if something is wrong. If something is wrong,
I
your
mean, and go with your
sisters,
first. For most people, listen to your gut. That people
yes.
say, "Oh, I gotta listen to my first intuition." That is your conscience. That is your conscience, your warning, your built-in warning system, and it's telling you this ain't right. Listen to it. Don't go, well, maybe if I tried and no, you know what you feeling and it's telling you know what your first feeling was. Your first feeling said no, then the answer is no. And I just want people to be more aware, more vigilant of their surroundings, of the people that are in their surroundings. And she may not have done anything. She may not even know the person who has probably taken her, but she has a
We don't
routine.
even
And
know
this
if
person,
she's taken. We don't know if she's taken
and
now.
let I'm just that's why I said if she's taken. But if she's taken, she may not even know this person, But if she has a routine, they know her routine.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's why you need to find more than one way to go to work, more than one way to come back home, and let somebody know that these are different routes that you may take,
Mhm.
because we may be on one path looking for you and you're on a completely different one.
Oh, I use that in the wintertime because we get some severe winters here sometime in Omaha, like ice storms and lots of snow. Some of our streets are really hilly.
Mhm.
We stay in a
Got a
hilly
lot of hills.
city is hilly. It's some flatlands, but it's really hilly in our city. And so
Mhm.
every winter, me and my sons, we speak about the routes that we take, going back to forth work, going back to school. So if something happens and I don't hear from you, I can say to the police or whoever, this is the normal route that they would take, during bad weather and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, we've
And
been
al-
doing that for
and
years.
also we need to tell people, and whether it's winter, summer, spring, fall, if you are expected, like you're off work, and you get off at 5, and I expect you to be home no later than about 5:30, but you are maybe taking a coworker home or something like that, call and let somebody know.
Oh, definitely. I'm good at that. If I, child, you know what?
Because we sitting there at home waiting and anticipating for you to come, and there's nothing and you're not there. But you don't understand, especially as a parent. Oh baby, all the thoughts and emotions and feelings and crazy scenarios that go through our heads because you're not here, and I mean, and it's something so innocent as you taking a coworker home. But we sitting here, we got a Mexican cartel coming for you.
Oh, for real, I believe in that stuff. Even to this day, my 26-year-old who don't even live at home anymore, if I'm going somewhere, and it could be with my normal friends, my not normal, but my regular friends. Like if I'm going to your house, I'll say, I'm on my way to Carmel Diva's house.
Yeah.
Or like last night, I went to where'd I go? I went to Walmart like real late. I went somewhere real late. Both my sons was at work, and I hit them up. I said I'm going to Walmart real quick. They was like, okay, be safe. Like we just do that stuff. I'm going to such and such house because I always believe ever since they were young, like somebody, at least one person, should always know where you at. I'm not saying you shouldn't have your privacy and be able to go wherever you want to go, when you want to go and stuff like that. But especially if it's somewhere different or if the
Well, see,
weather.
and that's something I had to express to my son, like when he first started driving. I'm like, I don't mind you going to see your friends.
Right.
I don't mind y'all going to have a little fun. But you need to
Yep.
wow, I'm technically grown in this and that. Yeah, technically you're grown.
I don't care. Cam is
But
one, and I still, when he walk out this house,
I told him, I said, but you are still young. I was like, and whether you young or not, I said, how would I know if something happened to you?
as long as you
How would
stay
they know to, how would
you.
they know to contact me? And how would I know, where you were at and who you were with last? Well, who was he with? I don't know. Well,
And
where did he go? I don't know.
when somebody's child is missing, and every answer is I don't know. Who are they friends? I don't know. Where they live? I don't know. What's their number? I don't know. What's their family name? I don't know. Who they mom and dad? I don't know.
Exactly.
So I
And
just
I
needed to.
had to break that down to him. I'm like, these are things that I need to know in case of an emergency. I'm like, it ain't like I'm finna jump up and drive over there to be with you.
Right. Now, Cam, I
That
mean, my kids are so used to that. Like, if Cam was to walk out of here right now, He'll either automatically tell me, or if I ask, he'll just tell me. Like you grown. I don't care if you grown. Where you going? To my girlfriend's house? Where you going? Oh, we going to the movies. Really? Okay. I'm going over homeboy house. Who? Where he live?
Who his people?
Oh, that's the one in South. Oh, okay, that's the one in Bellevue. Oh, okay, I got you. All right, have fun, be safe.
See, I done got old
And
school with
that's
it.
it.
Like, who they people? Who your peoples? Who you related to?
Yep. And see, my friends been hanging around the same people for so long that I know, like, most of their friends, especially their best friends, they've been best friends with the same people for years. But still, okay, I'm going over such and such house. All right, tell them I said hi. But Brown Sugar said, I'm a new homeowner and single. Switch up the routines. If you park in the garage, park outside some days, keep your porch light on, get cameras around your house, give people. Exactly. Those are all good tips. And I have lights all around my house. I have cameras all around my house. What did somebody tell me the other day? They said, Carmel Diva, they said, you ain't got no privacy in your house.
Why
They
they
said,
say that?
I know your kids hated that because I have cameras all around the house, inside and outside. I got two in the living room
It's a
alone.
lot of people
You know
that
what
do
I'm saying?
that.
I got two just in the living room. I got house cameras all around the house. And I said, it ain't like I'm looking at the cameras like that. My sons can
What
watch
you doing?
my
Trying to catch a
what
ghost?
they want. I mean, they it ain't like I'm just sitting in the camera like some lurker. While I'm away from the house, what my son doing?
You trying to catch a ghost
It's
on
for
tape?
if
That's what
people
it
break
is.
in the house. It's for if somebody break in the house. If somebody comes in the house and attacks you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for. If somebody does damage to the outside of your house, I mean, that's what it's for. Somebody breaking your car, that's what it's for. People who don't have cameras, I look at them like, y'all ain't even got ring cameras? Like who don't have a ring camera? At least a doorbell ring camera these days. You at least should have a doorbell ring camera these. Come
I
on now.
gotta charge mine.
I'm like, come on now, girl. You better get you an extra battery. All my cameras have, except for the cameras I have in the ceiling. Well, no, yeah, they all only got one camera that you got to plug in the wall. The rest of them has batteries where you can replace them. So I got like extra batteries. So when one go out, I just stick the other one in and then charge the other one.
Well, I'm gonna look at mine and see if it can take it, and if it do, I'll be on my way over.
You don't know if what kind of what?
I don't know what kind of batteries that thing take.
Well, you have to know what kind of battery it takes. It's
It
either
just said charge. Girl,
then it's the bat. It has a battery. You can't put another battery in there. It's a specific type of battery that goes in a ring camera. It's a big one, or either that, or it has to be plugged in the wall. So you might have, unless you got a different type of camera, because there's so many different type. Like I even got what's that other type of camera called? Bling. I even have a bling camera outside, and I only bought that one because I wanted to see what the difference was between the bling and the ring. So I bought one bling
well,
camera.
I got this one from Temu, so
Oh well, see, yeah, that's probably yeah, okay. That's not a ring camera, then, is it?
it's not ring.
Yeah, well, see,
It's just
that's
a door.
why. So if
It's
you
a doorbell camera.
yeah, so you're gonna have to open it up and see what kind of battery it take or something.
All
'Cause
right.
they either sent you something to charge it with or something like that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, check in the package and see what they got. But yeah, I prefer the ring, so I bought one bling camera. I don't really like it. It's a lot of background staticky noise when you watching the replays of the video, so I do not like the bling camera. So the rest of them
Mm.
are ring cameras. But yeah, ring is the bomb.com. I like those cameras. But yeah, back to what we was talking about though. Yes. So it's very important if you're going somewhere out of the norm, let somebody know. Let somebody know if you meet somebody, a new girl, new guy. If you go on a date, license plates, picture of the car, picture of the person, send that to
Hmm.
somebody you know. Have cameras around your house, inside, outside. I ain't saying you gotta have a whole bunch like I do, but you know what I'm saying. One in the back, one in the front, a camera in the house.
And
Uh,
like just the main rooms, like the kitchen, the
yeah, the
living
main
room.
yeah. Yep. And I even have a camera in my bedroom, but I don't use it unless my baby is over. Like
And
if
then
he,
like the
he
hallway, I would do like the hallway where
yeah, I
the
got
bedrooms and bathroom is.
yeah, I got one in the hallway, in the bathroom, downstairs in the basement, you know.
Yeah.
But the one in my bedroom, I turn it against the wall when my baby isn't over spending the night. So,
Mm,
it just be sitting on my dresser facing the wall, so it ain't catching anything. But when he comes over, when he sleep, and I'm in the living room or doing something around the house, cleaning, cooking, whatever, I turn that camera around and I put it on him while he's in the bed. So yeah, I keep one in my bedroom for that purpose. And when I hear him on there waking
you
up,
just trying to make some home movies.
girl, hell, girl, I
Where
listen
King
to
Tripod at? Where
ain't
King
nobody on
Tripod at?
Facebook when they fall out with me and when we break up. I ain't doing those type of things. Not with no cameras, nobody. But
People are stupid and they still do that. It's
yeah,
like, really?
yep. And Marilyn Wright said, "Green go hard. I love them. Yeah, good picture quality, good sound quality. It stores so many photos and stores so many videos in there, and it's a lot of things that you can do on the Ring camera. A lot of things you can
Hmm.
do on that. So yeah, they go hard. But yeah, I didn't want to be on here too long discussing
Yeah.
this. But again, we're gonna about to wrap this up. But again, to the people who are tuned in, especially if you're from the Omaha area, from our area, if you have seen this woman, her name is Liz. She goes by Liz. Her whole name is Blanche Elizabeth Burns. If you have seen her, if you have seen this car, Chrysler 200, the place is AGF 773. If you have seen that car, if you have seen this woman, please, that phone number going across the bottom, 402-813-1441. Please contact that number. That's the number for her daughter, who is, you know, they, they are so worried and so concerned. And a lot of people in our city who know Liz, including the Hood Table family, we are very concerned and worried. And we're praying for her. We're asking for prayers. If you see anything, know anything, contact the Omaha police. Contact that phone number scrolling across the bottom, and just keep Liz in your prayers that she'll come home safely. Again, she hasn't been heard from since yesterday around 7. They've been getting her voicemail since 7 p.m. yesterday. The job that she's been at over 25 years. They said she didn't call in today. She didn't show up. She's missing from work. She's missing from home. And, people just want, her to return home safely. And
Yeah.
again, let me show the car. That's her car.
And although the story is about Liz, keep in mind, like I said, there are other people missing. From North Omaha, we have another young lady that's missing. Her sister is trying to find her. I'm sorry, I wish I could remember her name. I apologize. If you know what I'm talking about, could you put it in the chat? And there's also an older gentleman. I believe he has some form of dementia, and he's been missing over a month. Older black man. Um, it's time for us to do our duty. It's time for us to step up and be the good citizens, the good stewards that we are supposed to be. We are the adults now. We're not the kids anymore. We are the adults. So it's time for us to step up into our rightful places and do what we have to
What's her name?
protect.
Carrie Allen?
Huh?
What's her name? Carrie Allen?
I think so. Light skin.
Oh, hmm. I think this lady was white. No, never mind.
Uh,
Not that that matters. I'm not saying it like that, but
right.
that's not
But
who this.
and it does matter. But the thing is, we all know that she will get the coverage, and these three individuals here will get nothing. Their name won't even be mentioned.
Well, I'm hoping they will. That's why I said I'm keeping my eyes on the news.
Yeah,
But
well,
how?
that's the sad reality, though.
Yeah, we know how it is. We know, and there, we know how it is. How some people get more
Hmm.
attention, more spotlight in the media, and some
Yeah,
us don't. So we definitely do, but I'm hoping that the police will be vigilant about this situation, the community, the neighborhoods, about this missing lady again. Her name is
I mean,
Liz.
that's like last year with that little Gabby Petito girl. Her and Shanquella Robinson was missing at the same time. And then they going on and on and on about Gabby. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's what I'm talking about.
I didn't care. I didn't care. I
That's
honestly didn't.
stories that I was that's one of the stories I was referring to when I said we sure know how it is.
I,
But we're
I was
trying to
I
think
was
positive about.
concerned about Shanquella and what happened to her.
Yeah, but we're gonna try to think positive about this situation and just try to be positive, just try to be prayerful, have some faith that and I'm not saying you in particular, sis, I'm just in general. The same shit I'm saying right now, I told Sam, I had to calm Sam down earlier because again, that is a very good friend of my sister Sam's. And
Hmm.
child, she didn't want to get she was like, how am I supposed to focus on my final today at school? And I'm like, girl, go to school, take your final, do the best you can, and when you get out of school, hit me back up. So I'm hoping Sam does good on her final today because her mind is all over the place, um, with knowing that Liz is, somewhere out there missing. But
Yeah.
again, you guys, thanks for tuning in today. Put the word out if you are in Omaha. If they, I'm praying that they will find her very, 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 very soon.
Yes.
I
Yes.
hear
Yes.
anything at all, I will keep you guys updated. Whether they start a search party, whether they find her, whatever it is, I'm gonna keep you guys. Me and Karma Diva and I will keep you guys updated. If they start searches or anything like that, um, if they have a what do you call it? Oh my God, a press
Search.
conference or
Yeah.
anything like that, I will let you guys know right away. So, and I'll just keep you guys posted. But again, we're praying that she is found safe and sound.
Yes.
On that
Yes.
note, everybody, please like and share the video if you haven't already. Especially if you are Omaha Pete's, if you are right here in the hood, I'm gonna need y'all to share and like the video and share it
Give
on
us some love,
Facebook
man. Come on, y'all know what?
too.
Y'all know us.
Not only
Give
give
us some
love,
love.
but just share because if it was one of yours and you wanted me to share, and I know we from the same community, share. I know sometimes people look at stuff, they see flyers, they walk past it, they hear a name. Like when I see somebody when they post something about somebody's car or something like that, and I'm on the interstate or I'm out in the public, I'll be keeping my eyes. Is that the car they was talking about? They said it was white. What's the plate number again? We have to be vigilant and do our duty. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Brown Sugar. Yes. She said prayers to the family. I'm in the hood. I will share on my. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
shared it.
Yes.
Uh, I shared it on Facebook on our The Hood Table Facebook page. So if you follow us on The Hood Table on Facebook, you can go over there and you can click the share button and you can do it that way too. So yes.
And I just want to say for those who are hesitant about sharing or whatever, it costs you nothing to share this information. It costs you absolutely nothing to give us a like because we are doing something for our community in our community. And B, because this person is from our community and her family needs her community's help and for her community to surround them in love, it costs you nothing to push share on Facebook.
And I'm so
That
glad you said that, Carmel Diva, because one thing I had read on her daughter's page, she said, excuse me. She said, when my mom didn't show up to work this morning or call in, I knew it was a problem. She's been working there 25 years. She said, come on, Omaha, help me, please. And she got all these prayer hands. She got the side eyes, stuff like that. She's like, please, Omaha, help me. So that was one of the things that told me I need to do a video. My sister calling me, and I know that's my niece's best friend. Liz's daughter is, best friends with my niece. And on top of that, like I said, Sam. Y'all know Sam, one of our OG co-hosts. She is really good friends with this lady too. So I felt it was our
And I
duty.
also want to say, we are praying for the family, but remember the friends too. Like you're talking about Sam and your sisters and your niece. These people are hurt and affected by this too. So we need to be a good community, and we need to foster a family because family ain't always about blood. It ain't always about blood.
That's
Sometimes my daddy will tell you family is the people you pick for yourself.
yeah. That is absolutely true, and thank you, Marilyn. I know you got us, Marilyn, on the shares and the prayers, girl. I know you got
Thank
us.
you, Marilyn.
But yes, and hey, Vibrant Low, I see you come in, and Tony Dimples, I see you come in. Hello to everybody.
Hey y'all.
Yes. So again, everybody, please like and share this video. We might be on later because we heard somebody that came home from prison today, Mr. Rob Rex. And y'all know
I heard y'all talking about that earlier. I'm like, oh God.
our bro, our fellow
Already. No, he ready. He waiting very impatiently to get on here and talk about that.
our co-host, my bro, he has been telling me as soon as he stepped foot out the pen or out the jail or whatever. I say he got out of prison. I think he was just in jail, but he said as soon as he got out of jail, let me know, sis. Let
He
me know.
gonna get out with his lemon pepper steppers.
Oh Lord. So we might go live tonight, you guys, later on tonight. But yeah. And then that's the reason why I went live early to do this, because I told Sam, I said I'm gonna do two separate shows because I don't want to put this show together with another show like, okay, somebody's missing, okay, next story. No, I wanted her to have
Right.
her own,
Right.
time segment. So yes. So other than that, like, share, and subscribe. Everybody, stay safe, be blessed, and be vigilant at all times. And always remember
Keep
to
it
keep it hood.
hood.
Yes, keep it hood, y'all. We out.
They
Peace.